Your name isn't Ichabod Crane. They all say, pointing at her and saying it in unison.
They cross it out and like put a little, like a piece of paper under it that has her name on it.
I was gonna say like a piece of paper that they cut into one of those paper snowflakes. No, it's snow now. Shut up.
Hey, Wolf Among Us. I don't have the ability to look at the camera this time, so staring at the wall it is. The last time we beat up the Jersey Devil, and then we came here to the butcher shop, and he's got something suspicious behind this door, so we're gonna figure out what that is.
Oh, baby. Why is this taking you so long, baby?
It's a really heavy door.
But you're like the big bad wolf, just do it.
He's got...
Why don't you just walk through and just leave a U-shaped hole in it?
Alchemy stuff, I guess?
2 Olympics?
I guess it's just chemistry, but...
And only Olympics? Black forest soil, nosebleed. I would like 3 nosebleeds, thank you.
Bloody manacles on the floor.
I don't know. They muscled me out.
The lighting is completely different.
There's like a red light over there, it's fine.
It was like this.
Run!
Is it on right now, or is it supposed to be blinking?
I think it's just supposed to be on.
Stuck around when they took it.
Does that mean you should always be running, like they just want you to hurry up and do your job?
I had to.
Whoops.
You come
Oops.
in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now.
It was extra funny. I mentioned this last time, but I didn't say anything when I played this game myself. So when I got here, it's like I didn't say anything and he hit the run button.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
Did you... I mean, he probably did come and talk about it, and Crane just kind of, like, ignored it.
I needed you. Your help for my life, Bigby, he says, taking a knee and reaching into his pocket.
I need you, Bigby.
Would you please be my guest?
Be my guest. That's the wrong folktale.
You say flicking him in the face and he just falls over and you walk away.
Well, we've got the big, really big chalkboard. Why is it that large?
For the extremely complicated Fabletown chemistry equations, kiddo. They use all kinds of letters and shapes, and
some of them you don't even know.
You'd look at it and be like, this doesn't make sense. They're like, you're right, it doesn't make sense. We just kind of do magic here.
Rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Oh my god.
Is there another door in here somewhere?
This could have been useful.
That looks like it slides.
Yeah, it does.
I guess I will touch that later.
What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand.
He has a brand?
Thing that goes in and out of here.
So you do know.
Yeah, he's trying to branch out into different products, kiddo.
What?
Guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device.
Great.
It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing.
Watch your fucking mouth with that M word.
Like breaking
Mondays, muggles. You just throw it around like it doesn't mean anything.
to explain this.
Very rude, Johan.
Gross. We're better than that, Johan, he says. Patting him on the head really hard so he squishes like a Goomba.
Getting chained up here.
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Like a literal yoke.
An actual yoke.
Look at this yoke that we're looking at right now. Oh, I hate that it's a yoke.
That crooked piece of shit. Ribbon.
What's your fucking mouth, Bigby? Oh my
It's
god.
all the fucking same.
He's a very rude man, the crooked man. Crime boss.
The Crooked Man? He's not on the straight and narrow, the Crooked Man?
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bone?
Look, it's just tea, okay?
Very complicated tea.
Spells you can make with the right quit.
It's like that coffee setup in Breaking Bad that Gale makes, where it's like perfect
What the hell is that?
because he knows chemistry.
Is that Beauty's coat?
Yep, there it is. Do you want to look at it, or do you want to sit here for the rest of your lifetime not pressing a button?
What's it doing here? It's a coat.
We let you press that button so you feel like you're engaged in what's happening right now.
Like cranes.
Oh, it's cranes, I see.
Use. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
We're very concerned about Crane. He has a lot of pockets in here.
I don't care about Crane. I, for one, hope they dunked him in the witching well.
Oh, this is
Give him a
mine
swirly
now.
well. Give him a swirly in the witching well, you know what I mean? Just hit that flush nozzle on the witching well and just dunks his head in there.
Sick.
Gross, ew.
What's the other half of that photo, though?
Probably you or something.
Shard.
Oh, hey. I need
It's
this.
the shard.
That doesn't match up with the broken part of the mirror. I remember the mirror, not with the broken piece. That doesn't match up at all. What are you talking about? That's not nearly big enough. Bigby!
What about me?
What about you?
What about you? You say squishing him into a basketball and dunking him
Dribbling him a few times.
Rest of my short
just to show off?
my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Doing that through the legs dribble.
that I held in my hand.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you.
Down to the ground. Excuse me, I'm having a lung burn. It's gonna be a few minutes, he says. Oh, after the first inhale.
Johanna's like, there's no smoking in here, Bigby.
He says louder, blowing out his mic.
And then as the screen is fading out, Bloody Mary reaches in from off screen and just grabs him and pulls him back.
Not my last lung butter. You truly are evil.
Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket. And you
Would
just...
somebody please put this flying monkey in a cage?
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in.
Oh, hi, Toad, you're here.
Why the f are you here?
Ah, there's the old wrecking ball.
Why are you here?
Where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss.
I cleaned up the blood at some point.
Just one moment, please.
You stopped off at your apartment, took a shower real quick. No, you just stepped out of the butcher shop and like shook yourself off like a dog and you were fine.
I just didn't do that before for some reason.
You've got a lot
You liked it. You're the big bad wolf. You like being covered in blood.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Zoom.
Things are
He just crashes into the wall.
He crashes into the mirror and breaks all the pieces again.
What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
Well, you're not. Nobody actually swore you in. You just kind of took this position on your
You
own.
can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else.
Yeah,
He was abused.
leaving a dude with just like the ability to
He was probably
spy on literally everyone at any time. Probably not the best
No,
idea.
It's fine. You did excellent work. Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the...
I don't know how this works. Can you help me, please? I tried sticking it on there, but it doesn't stick. It's not sticky enough.
Unbelievable. Why the hell did you...
Unbelievable.
Don't bullshit me. Buffkin was there. I know it was you.
Given Ichabod's obsession with Miss White, I thought it best to make sure that...
Uh-huh. Definitely, you seem like you would care about that.
Well, now you're just saying it, which means that we supposedly know what you did.
Did I burn?
You burn this, you say, picking up the burnt thing, and it just goes into dust to ash in your hand. So what if I can't prove what it was?
Talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
I wonder if Bluebeard's like a main character of the comics.
He seems like he might be kind of important.
Do you have any idea?
I've never read the comics, but
Yeah, I haven't really seen anything of him.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest?
Did they break a piece off the piece they broke off?
So this process can be a little touchy.
what if they shaved off like just a little bit with like a nail file?
Just a teeny tiny bit. That would be so annoying.
Crane's
So annoying. It's gonna be like a week before he grows that back.
psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had...
Ah, yes. Yes, Miss White was asking about
You know, Bloody Mary and magic mirror is probably not a good combination.
What if you plug that in and Bloody Mary just comes out with like a Gatling gun and just mows us all down?
Just a Gatling gun.
Better watch out.
That's all. Thank you for your help.
We've got enough problems.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Why?
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fable.
Okay, bye.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working.
Does it look like it's
Said
fixed?
it might be a while.
You can literally see that it's still broken. So.
What do you want from the business office?
Yeah.
What I want is my business.
I can't take
What I want is money.
We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
And power and money and those things that humans want. Gross. Ew, am I right?
But Toad isn't even one of those.
Yeah, they're trying to internalize those Mundy wants. Gross. Snow says, looking really disgusted. Ew, Mundies.
Needs to go to the farm, you know.
And Bigby's like, oh my god, Snow, oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the farm is extremely awful, so...
Come here.
I thought I
Your name isn't Ichabod Crane. They all say, pointing at her and saying it in unison.
They cross it out and, like, put a little... Like a piece of paper under it that has her name on it.
I was gonna say like a piece of paper that they cut into one of those paper snowflakes. No, it's snow now. Shut up.
Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Hey, I tried to get
Got
you my
bashed on the head. It hurt.
but you wouldn't take it.
I was just being polite. Ever heard of it? That wouldn't have covered the cab.
How do
ride
you don't know how much money I have?
Please, I'm not
Look at this fat stack of bills that I stole from Crane.
Twice.
I'm not looking for
Twice.
Just what
Twice. When'd you steal the second one?
need it, Bigby.
Here, just f***ing take Crane's money. I don't care.
I did it,
Crane's money.
the...
Wow.
It was Crane's money at the
Belongs to me as much as anyone.
the Tweedle's place, too.
Ah, Crane's money. I can tell it's Crane's because it has his face on it.
Catch you again. The farm is always on the table.
No take backsies. You get to go ahead and spend that Monopoly money. There, shoo.
You're being very unsuspicious, Toad.
At least someone's happy about this.
Yeah.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Oh, hey, there's tarot cards on the table again.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of
That is a
Tom?
big axe,
I
jeez.
saw the way he left.
Yeah, King Arthur,
I know it
dork.
doesn't seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Don't worry. I did the right
Yeah, he's gonna get
Are
one,
you sure?
hopefully.
Because he left looking pretty happy.
If money was the only thing stopping him from getting a glamour, he would have done it by now.
Yeah, I guess.
But I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
Probably about
Someone
control.
did. What would make a person do that?
Maybe it's because he's the Crooked Man. He's just a jerk, hence his name.
He doesn't seem great. Oh wow, that's an even bigger sword. Jeez.
Yeah, King Arthur, dork.
Just King Arthur has all of these.
Go lift some weights.
Maybe they're just trying to leave.
Why do we have a hanging person just on that tree this whole time?
King Arthur, dork.
And that is King Arthur.
I have been better.
Oh, he's much smaller than I thought.
I'm sorry.
He's just real strong.
Mirror.
Show me Crane, the Crooked Man, and I don't know, fucking me, just for funsies.
Creep Crane.
Is he dead?
He's like in Brazil under a different name, working in a soda factory.
He's on the beach with like drinks.
And you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep.
Did they give him another
Otherwise,
jacket?
I get to deal with you
Stand directly in front of me while I have this exchange with you.
Disobey. Wait a minute. Someone.
I suppose she probably does have the ability to sense mirrors.
She seems to have the ability to sense it. She's looking directly at you, kid. Reach in and grab her. Get her.
What just
Whoops.
happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction.
She has a mirror
The
thing.
Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh,
Whoops.
that explains the sting.
I haven't called her since our first date. Gross. I was hoping I'd just get to ghost her, but you let her know that I still hang around this town.
That's actually why she's like that.
To track him down. Like
Just because he stood her up.
We need to
Really
find
mad at the
somebody
mirror from Snow White's story.
Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble?
I'm not a poet, I'm a doctor, damn it.
mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Good job.
You did it. Rub-a-dub-dub. Let's eat some grub. Show me the Crooked Man.
That certainly is a door. Where is it, though?
Oh, you did it just remotely. Good job.
Oh, I see. It, like, switches.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey
Whoops.
mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's the Monsters, Inc. door.
I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before
The Crooked Man was actually,
When you get the Crooked Man,
whatever the boss.
make sure
I forget what the boss of Monsters, Inc. name was. That guy, the crab.
we can't just decide.
I haven't watched that movie since I was a child.
Emotions can run high.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name, though.
To handle this a certain way.
Spider guy. He was a spider kid.
Was he a spider? I thought he looked crabby.
He was a spider time.
we can clean him.
God.
Together.
Learn the lore that I don't remember.
Enough to worry about here while
I won't promise bringing Bloody Mary back alive, though.
That is,
Whatever. Who cares? Bloody Mary's like a minor fable.
She's very bad, also. She admitted to killing kids.
She's in that subcategory of sleepover fables. Who cares? Go and delete her. It's better that way.
What a loser. The Gothic Bridge.
The Gothic Bridge. Oh my god, action scene. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport through. Oh, whoops, that didn't go. Okay, well. Snarl.
Grrr.
No,
And then it just switches while I'm looking at it.
before you kick it, pick the option to lick it and also sniff it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Very portally.
Look at this portal, kids.
Oh, we're getting the prompt for
You
it.
are way further back all of a sudden. What the heck is this?
And there it goes.
I guess I'm stuck here in this final chapter 4 of Faith.
In this final dungeon. Hi.
Tim,
Tim.
what the hell are you doing here?
The Crooked Man was Scrooge?
Timmy, Timothy, Tim.
For leaving off Tiny Tim.
Well, I mean, you're almost so big as me, so I mean...
Yeah, you're quite tall.
When they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to
Is it
expect.
gonna be
when it came
Scrooge?
to the portal, but I get it.
I was kind of thinking that it'd just be like a pity job, like I just look at a wall and nothing would happen ever.
You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please.
Bigby, would you please be my guest?
I mean, I guess technically that's what's happening, so...
I'm starting to think there might be some kind of code behind that, what with the my lips are sealed thing going on. I gotta walk extra slow to be polite.
Thanks for
It's gonna take forever.
This is all I'm here to do, and I don't
He is actually literally walking extra slow.
probably
See him slowing down his animation speed?
be a guard or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they.
Do you want to ride piggyback? You just point in the direction I'm supposed to go?
I guess they figured I wouldn't immediately beat you up if it was Tim.
Someone.
I guess if it was literally a person with a bum leg, you wouldn't be mean to him. I mean, I wouldn't be mean to somebody with a bum leg.
Broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like.
He pays me like a whole $1.25 an hour, Bigby. $1.25.
That's way better than I ever got with Scrooge.
$1.25.
Whatever it is that he did, I guess.
Scrooge told me I owed him a quarter after every shift.
In the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the
What if it's him? Tiny Tim. He's the crooked man.
I told you.
Tiny Tim is the crooked man. He's behind it all. You just like, you get to the room he's leading to you and he just pulls a revolver on your back and he's like, wow. Bigby, it seems you underestimated Tiny Tim for the last time.
We need you.
Just ask Scrooge how that went. And then he points to the wall and you see Scrooge's head mounted.
Oh.
Hey, Sheriff.
And then there's he points to the wall again and Scrooge McDuck's head is there too.
And then he points to the wall again, but they've been fused into one.
Oh.
Thanks.
I can't believe you pointed to the wall 3 times and 3 different things happened, Tiny Tim.
Where did you get 3 of them?
Oh my god, the magic is strong here.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Look at this gang of reprehensible jerks. I like how he's bleeding from the part where he ripped off that horn. Maybe. That or he just lost the fight.
I have no idea who you are.
Oh my god.
Thank you, sir.
It's Two-Face!
It's the crooked man who lives in a crooked house, dork. Do you not know the fable?
Yeah, I guess. It's not one I've heard in a long time, so...
You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
I think I can take all of you if I go super big wolf mode.
Great deal to discuss.
Let's smoke.
That's what I picked too.
Like a cool guy.
Oh, baby, what a cool way to end the episode. That's the crooked man time.
This is the crooked man.
Next time on the Wolf. Next time on the Wire.
Stories about you.
Hi.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one.
You see his like little jogger run that he was doing.
And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
You're so cool, Bloody Mary. Time, can I ask you one simple question? Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85.5% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm, and he will remember that.
Because, I mean, why would you really?
Because you've been telling Frog to glamour, and he hasn't been glamoring at all, Colin. And also the deal is in Fabletown, if you glamour, you get to stay in the city. If you don't, you go to the farm. Where you don't have to glamour because it's just fables there.
He is just a pig.
Yeah, if somebody shows up, I could just be like, shut up, Colin, oink oink. And Colin looks at them and says, oink oink.
And they completely buy it.
Did you attempt to remove Narissa's ribbon?
I didn't.
Actually, you did. Oh, no, you did not. You and 63.8% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. I thought I remembered you reaching for it, so I guess I remember wrong.
He reached for it, but I chose the option that was just ask what it is.
What does do, you say?
What does do?
What does do? Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 36.8% of players went to the Lucky Pawn first, because like I said, I went to the butcher shop first and just intimidated the guy by smoking.
I bet, because it's what I was kind of thinking also, people wanted to like go there because they heard Mary shows up, so they wanted to like confront her probably.
Probably. I don't remember. It's been years since I played this. I don't remember my logic behind it. I just went to the butcher shop first.
I did not send Toad to the farm.
Oh my god. He's going to remember that. How did you respond to the crooked man? You and 43.7% of players lit a cigarette out of a choice of 4, by the way.
Yeah, most people lit a cigarette.
I lit a cigarette.
I mean, why wouldn't you in that situation?
That's the coolest option, just gonna say.
You gotta show them you're confident.
Yeah, I mean, how can you deny yourself a long butter cigarette when given the option to light up the most delicious ultra-filtered cigarette in this side of Kmart? The most refreshing, delicious, rich experience you can experience here. The most delicious experience you can experience. There it is, I did it.
Kmart?
In Kmart, kid. They even sell cigarettes in Kmart? I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't had one for years and years.
All work and no play makes Bigby a dull boy. All work and no play makes Bigby a dull boy. Where's, what's his name, man? Shiny. Where's he right now? Like, is he just, like, perpetually typing on a typewriter? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy?
He's probably frozen in a maze somewhere.
Heck, when I came here from the homelands, I had to find a maze to be frozen in.
I hate it when that happens.
I especially hate the summer, spring, and autumn because I have to wait for winter to come back.
It's really hard to stay frozen in summer, let me tell you.
It's really hard. I have very many extension cords and air conditioners.
Buying all of those ice cubes is so expensive.
Theft 5 out of 78. He hasn't even come close to completing his side objective. That's episode 4, kid. What do you think's happening next?
I assume we're not gonna just beat everybody up and arrest him, probably. He's probably gonna threaten us and be like, oh, I can make you a deal. You can work for me, blah, 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 blah. Everything will be fine.
Whatever happens, the 5th episode is the final episode, kiddo. So whatever happens next is the game being of Harley Quinn. What? Telltale. Oh, pets. Someone named their pet Harley Quinn.
I missed one.
It's time to learn something. That's probably if you go to the butcher shop first.
Alright. Silver bullets, wolf's weakness.
Wow, those just melt like butter the second they touch you.
They're very... I don't know. My brain. It's fine.
The legends of great and magical wolves often make mention of their weakness against weapons made of silver. And those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage.
Well, it's a good thing they didn't give silver shotgun shells to the Tweedles then.
You think they would have thought of that?
Yeah.
But maybe it's hard. I mean, I guess silver was expensive back in the day. I mean, it's expensive nowadays to kind of sort of.
I mean, the Crooked Man seems like he's got a lot of money, though.
What if we just used alchemy to make our regular cardboard bullets into silver, said the Crooked Man, looking up with a finger to his lips.
Mary's like, Crooked Man, I've told you 1,000 times, bullets are not made out of cardboard.
I counted. It was literally 1,000. I can't believe you're asking me again. Again.
Acting Deputy Snow White.
I guess she just appointed herself.
I guess. I mean...
Whatever.
The big boss isn't here for some reason, so...
King Cole's a slacker.
With Ichabod Crane firmly out of the picture and King Cole still absent, the task of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the job's duties for a long time, picking up the slack for Crane, but now that she's fully in charge of the business office, she has to deal with a new level of politicking she had not previously been exposed to.
She has to deal with the only other person that cares, Bluebeard, bothering her every other day.
A donkey skin coat, hide in plain sight. Only the truly beautiful will fully understand the power of a coat that makes its wearer appear ugly. It is the power to be invisible while still being seen. Unfortunately, its value can also be hard to see, but it is still a magic coat, and to some collectors, that is enough.
Pat, pat. That'll do, donkey skin coat.
Good job. Have a carrot. And then you just lay it down on the cloak.
You look away for a second, look back, and the carrot's gone. You're like, oh my god.
There's an off-screen crunching noise.
Oh my god. Like really fast, like a Minecraft eating sound. Like,
The Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil, actually.
Garden State Goon.
Garden State Goon.
Not all the fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the furthest corners of the earth, and there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State, such as the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance varied, although most accounts make mention of its leathery wings, but an encounter with a certain axe of legend some years ago has temporarily rendered that feature absent.
We didn't want to put that on his character model. Shut the f up, said Telltale.
He's got little nubs.
Yeah, I bet the sequel he probably shows up again. He has wings. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're probably like regrowing or something.
There is a sequel coming at the time of recording this.
A woodsman's axe, ensorcelled by druids. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was ensorcelled by druids and marked with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodsman used it to slice the big bad wolf from nape to neck. In protection of Little Red Riding Hood, it may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship makes it an effective tool or weapon. Even today, it looks weirdly modern for... I guess they just replaced everything except the axe head, maybe?
Where's the knave? The navel?
Probably the navel, I assume.
Is that how it was referenced in old-timey talk? Every time I think of knave, I think of, like, you know, shady, underhanded guy. Like a knave, you know what I mean? Never thought of navel being the reference, the origin of that. He sliced the big bad wolf from inner/outie to neck.
Johann, the butcher. His name is often said in the same breath as that of the baker and the candlestick maker of Fabletown. Imagine that. And like those other tradesmen, Johann the butcher's storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts, exotic meats, and even full sides of beef for the vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. But Johann's business has fallen on hard times and fallen in with the wrong crowd. As the quality of his products declined and his business turned into a front operation for the crooked man, some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johann.
Who are you, Johann? You say pulling the face off, and it's like Old Man Johnson.
Old Man Jenkins?
Oh my, yeah, that one. You did it. You remembered correctly.
Where is Scooby-Doo in all this? He'd probably be helpful.
He's probably just living it up as just a regular dog somewhere. Whatever, I just continuously outlive my owners. It's weird, he says to the reporters afterwards, asking why he's 300 years old.
Nobody notices that he can talk. It's fine.
Well, you're gonna forget this anyway, so fucking whatever, yabba dabba doo or whatever. He said. He just takes other catchphrases from other cartoons.
The Bluebeard's money. No subtitle.
Well, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah, I guess. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to the Fabletown government for nefarious purposes. He probably does, seeking special favors or to have a louder voice in government proceedings.
You're not supposed to just say that out loud. It says Bluebeard, crossing his arms and pouting.
He looks really upset if you don't do what he wants.
He seems really upset just in general.
You haven't seen Bluebeard's pout. It's a really good pout.
It's a really good pout. He beheaded many wives with that pout.
He's actually super good at doing puppy dog eyes.
Oh, it's really creepy, actually, when you see it in person. Because you know what lies behind. You know what lies behind.
What he really wants is stability and strength, because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. The Crooked Lair headquarters.
Deep in the crooked house owned by the crooked man. Overseen by the crooked landlord. You just said the same word twice.
Greeted by the crooked boy.
Oh my god. That's mean time. Take that back.
Occupying a desanctified church. This is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation uses to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place, unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Catherine Wheel icon, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. Like where?
Just gotta look for that outsider's mark, kid.
Where's the outsider? Is he just watching this and being like, yeah, this is pretty fun?
Whatever, nobody really remembers or cares about the sequel to my game, but has anybody ever talked about Dishonored 2, honestly?
I mean...
It just kind of happened, I think.
It's an okay game.
I played it, I finished it, it was fine, whatever.
Yeah, the Crooked Man, Crime Lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with a crooked sixpence and a crooked house. Two things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. Okay. In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless.
Do you think when he blinks, his bottom eyelid has to reach all the way up to meet the top eyelid every time?
It goes all the way up, yeah. What if the top one just flops all the way down?
It's just as long as the bottom.
It just folds up in there really well.
Just rolls down. Like curtains just rolling down and then goes back up.
Oh, Crooked Man. Oh, we don't like that. Please don't blink as much as possible.
Please just go ahead and burn your eye out. I don't care. I don't want to see that again.
Tiny Tim, Century. While most fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy World's knowledge of them, for a select few that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of the fable story, that notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. That's what Tiny Tim thinks, at least, and no medical care or magic, rather, none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Yeah, it kind of sucks when your whole thing is about how you're a cripple.
My whole... wow, you just came out and said the C word, he says.
I guess.
Oh my god.
Again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's got a disability.
I mean, he's referred to that way in the story, whatever. I can't believe my whole story is just I have a bum leg, boo. Couldn't they just can I just go and edit that in Word doc and just fix it, please?
The whole story is about how sad my life is, thanks.
Send this to people's spam folders, then maybe it'll catch on.
Life on the farm. With its idyllic location and a managed community, the farm would seem to be a welcome alternative to eking out an existence in Fabletown. Eking? Is that how that's pronounced?
Eking, I'm pretty sure, is the correct pronunciation, yes.
But those who have lived there see it very differently. They see it for what it is, a prison. A place where you're free to be who you are and do whatever you please, except leave. It doesn't help that while fables who appear human do not have to worry about being sent to the farm, they always seem to fill the leadership roles there.
Hey, welcome to the farm. You can check out whenever you want, but you can never leave.
Hotel
I hate that
California.
the gosh darn Eagles, it's the Eagles that made this song, right?
Think so?
I hate that the Eagles are here in the farm. They just sing this song all day.
Just in the hotel. They're all.
I hate that the Hotel California is here at the farm, guys.
They just transplanted it there from California.
Boo, from Texas, actually, is where the Hotel California is.
Texas?
Yes, it's in Texas, actually. It's in San Antonio, I think.
Then why is it called that?
Because California is it's a whole thing, Time.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. I'm pretty sure it's called well, I don't know. What does California mean? Somebody look that up for me real quick. It's like a word. It's like San Antonio and Los Angeles is just the Angels and shit in Spanish. Or maybe, I don't know, whatever. Once we find out my thing that I asked people to maybe look up if they're actually doing it. We'll end this episode. Look at that crown symbol next to those achievements, kid. You've achieved so much. California and its namesake ruler queen Calafia, which I think is now used for a brand of coffee, originate in the 1510 epic Las Sergas de Esplandian, written by Garcia Rodriguez de Montalvio. The Spaniards gave the name Los Californias to the peninsulas of Baja California and to Alta California, the latter region becoming the present-day state of California.
Coffee and oat milk.
I had Calafia milk or coffee once, and I was like, nah. It was like on clearance to the store. Well, yeah, next time, kids, the final episode of The Wolf Among Us. Oh, baby, look at him enjoying that delicious long butter cigarette. Ultra filtered, smooth and rich, delicious.
I'm gonna beat all the bad guys and win.
Quality unmatched. They're gonna be like, oh god, can we bum a lung butter off you? You're like, nah. They're like, oh no, and they're gonna melt away.
That's how we defeat the Crooked Man.
He's denied the delicious quality cigarette nicotine experience that is the lung butter.
And then he just shrivels up.
Invest now in my publicly traded lung butter cigarette object product. Yes? The object product, guys.
The object product.
There it is. It's an object and also qualified as, in addition, a product.
It's both things. Incredible.
It also exists. Did you know that? Next time, everybody.
Next time.